Oi! Hey, Apex, good morning to you. So, absolutely nothing going on yet. Waiting for the rush. Waiting for rush hour traffic to die down so I can go to the post office and mail out this packet of the last edits for Pariah because it is done. It's in the bag. Nothing left to do but the scripting and the printing. Also, waiting on the rush of the caffeine to kick in. It's gum, man. I'm dragging today. You don't let nobody time you out on my channel. How you doing, Carrie? Good to see you. So I've sent the link out to a few people. Apex, I'm going to drop it here as well if you want to pop in. It's just to hang out. No agenda. Good. I do not approve of blocking people or timing people out willy nilly on my streams. You know, if you come in and you shit on the floor of my living room, I'm going to show you the door. But I know you didn't do that. Oh my goodness gracious. Debated on whether or not I was even going to go live. Let me turn this thing off. I forgot I wasn't using my headphones. And that thing makes a god awful noise. So forgive me for being stupid.
What a maroon. What an ignoramus.
Yeah, that's me. It's just one of those mornings, man. Waiting on a fresh pot of coffee to finish brewing as we speak. What is this? Let me save that one. Got this little nugget in my inbox. Mommy, I think I'm a boy. Well, you're not. A parent being a parent. Go figure. This is an actual photo that I found years ago. Made a meme out of it because I've never been able to figure out what in the world is going on in this picture. Crocodiles can now fly or teleport. I mean, how does this even happen? Look at that. But imagine you're walking along a beach and you stumble across that. Oh. Silliness. I need my background music while I wait on people to get here. There we go. Let's turn this camera off. Nobody wants to see my mug. All right, I'm going on a search, on a quest, if you will. Yeah, I'm already horrified of those dinosaurs. Well, I'm going to go and grab a cup of coffee. I'll turn it back on when I get back. So, Gary, hold down the fort. Don't let anybody burn the house down while I'm away. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. So, yeah. So I've got 3 additional projects going. Hey, Brother Max. Welcome, welcome.
What's up?
What's going on?
I'm just hanging out. Just got up.
Same. Well, I mean,
Well, I've been up for about 2 hours, but I mean, like, waking up.
yeah. Same. I slept in till 5:30, but I hadn't done a damn thing. Except get a shower and get ready, because Max, I'm mailing out the last edits on Pariah today. Wham!
On on Pariah Blood and Matter, or on
Blood
okay.
Yep. There were a couple of few edits I had to make. So they're headed out the door. All that's left is scripting, printing, and fulfilling.
I like to hear that. That's good shit.
It is, man. What a load off. I've got some pages I'm doing for Rex, some NDA pages, and then a painting commission for our friend Kate in Orlando. I gotta do.
That's good stuff. Looks like you got the commission list is growing.
Oh yeah.
The job list is growing.
Yep. It's good stuff. Now, once that's done, once I'm done with these, I'm going to close commissions so I can work on both my noir story, A Damn Dirty Thing, and Pariah Sanctum of Hate.
Yep.
A lovely little upbeat story.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It was one of those mornings, Max, where it was either I'm waiting on the rush hour traffic to die down so I can go to the post office.
Yeah.
Because it's hell trying to get there from here.
I bet.
So it was either go live and hang out with some folks for a little while, or just go sit and stare at the wall. And I thought to myself, I've seen the wall. It's not doing anything new.
No, it'll be doing the same exact thing it's been doing the last 20 times you looked at it.
Yep. So how's things where you're at?
Oh, we're good. We got, we're putting together the stuff for the trade paperback, and there's 40 pages that we were filling with prints and cover gallery, a print gallery and a cover gallery. So it was going to be like basically 20 pages of prints, 20 pages of covers.
Wow.
But we've got so many.
Or 40 pages total.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that we've got so many that we've actually got to go through and start trimming stuff down. So I got to figure out which ones not to use.
Well, you don't have a Doc Blaylock Clio yet.
Nope, I don't.
Need to get you one. Because I can draw the cheesecake, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cleo's a good one to do, too.
What's that?
Cleo's a good one to do, too.
Yeah, I like her. Good morning, brother. What's up?
Oh, dealing with the stomach issue.
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
That sucks.
All I have right now is pain. What's up?
That blows. So, title of the video is double. I'm waiting for the rush hour traffic to die down. I'm waiting for the caffeine rush to kick in. Because it ain't here yet, Max. Getting near the bottom of the pot. Because addiction is not just a hell of a thing, but tolerance is a hell of a thing.
This is true. Speaking of addiction,
Where's your Coca-Cola?
Phil got most of his stuff moved in.
Well, that's cool. I remember years ago, it was in the real early 90s, like 91, 92.
Yep.
We had a big snowstorm here. For my area, 2 feet is a fuck ton of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody lost their electricity. Bro, I didn't lose electricity. I didn't even lose my cable. So I had like 7 people at my house staying. Hey, Doc, man, can I come over there? They didn't know I had power, but they knew I had a fireplace, so they knew it'd be warm, right? So all these people come over. Well, the shit thaws out, a couple of days, and everybody leaves, but this one kid. I didn't know who he is. I thought he was with somebody else.
You crashed your house?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, man, you need to go home. He's like, I ain't got a home. I said, what do you mean you ain't got a home? I'm homeless. I got thrown out during the snowstorm. Now, in fairness, he had come with another friend of mine. So I called that friend. I said, what the hell, man? You just left this dude at my house.
Leaving some crazy homeless fuck at my house. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. And his feet stank. So you need to come get this dude. Because, man, the dude had the funkiest feet ever.
We had a dude in a band I was in when I was in Florida, and I lived in Florida. And his feet were just terrible. And he had the nickname, we used to call him Swamp.
Yeah. I called this kid Moist.
Hey, I'm gonna go try and get through this, guys. I'll stop back in if you're still on in a bit.
All right, go feel better, brother.
I'll talk
Go lay down and vomit yourself out.
Yep. Go puke, go shit, go do whatever you gotta do. It's not really big pharma to take some Imodium, buddy. Just
Yep.
saying.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. I hate it when people feel bad.
Yeah, so we got that going on. We've got the first 5 pages of the 8-page post-credits story colored and everything, so it'll be off to the letterer soon. SK will pick that up.
So now, are you gonna? Let's go back to the covers and the pinups. 40 pages. Is that going to be a supplemental thing just on the website, or are you going to put it on a campaign?
No, it's going to be the trade paperback is going to be like 200 pages of material.
Oh, and this is included in it.
Yeah. So
okay. All right.
There's 152 pages of Mary Machine Gun story content. That is just the story, not counting anything else, just the story.
Right.
And then we've got 8 pages of the Dark America, Enter Dark America is the name of the 8-page story.
Right.
So that makes 160 pages. And then we do a 20-page print gallery and a 20-page cover gallery, and that makes it 200 pages. And then we got
and this is all Mary Machine Gun stuff.
Yes, it's all Mary Machine Gun stuff.
Cool. Very cool. God dang, man, that's a lot of product.
Yep.
It's a lot of bang for the buck, Max, is what I'm saying.
And we're doing it cool. Like, we're doing it really cool because, like, at first when we were getting published with the Antarctic Press, they were like, you know, you're going to have to do something about the nudity, the sex toys in the background, all these different things. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we went through and we edited it all out. You know, we added bikinis to girls that had no clothes on. We blurred some stuff out, you know, did some background magic, stuff like that.
Right.
And Fernando's just fucking a genius at that shit, so he just made it happen. And then Antarctic Press was like, well, we don't care about the nudity. And I'm like, okay, so now I've got these things that we've done this work on. So what I'm going to do is we're going to release a safe for work and the not safe for work.
There you go.
Trade paperback.
There you go.
And
so
it's going to be fully safe for work, or fully. It's not just going to be the cover.
Right. So it wasn't. It was just the sex toys.
Yeah, and the nudity.
But they said they didn't have a problem with the nudity.
Oh, that was the later on. They told me there was no nudity problem. Actually, they were like, they're fine with the whole fucking thing. Because, I mean, I don't know if it was because of what I had told them, but, like, because they told me, like, well, we don't, the nudity and Diamond will put you in the adult version of previews. And I'm like, have you seen Tarot? I mean, that is nothing but nudity the whole way through. And that's in regular previews.
There's a nudity in Pariah, but it's never gratuitous.
Yeah.
And I do try to do it tastefully, even though I know that probably sell more books with big old boobies flopping around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't draw Tupperware boobies, Max. I draw natural boobies.
The nudity in Mary Machine Gun is like, I'm not saying it's like requirement for the story, because I mean there's no such thing as a requirement of nudity unless it's like, you know, like you got your story about a girl with 3 boobs or something.
Right.
But we did the nudity is part of the story. It makes sense with the story. Like this girl swimming in this pool that it's like basically there's this thing called the Amaranthian pool,
Right.
and it's a pool inside of this cave that somewhere deep inside of this thing, the spring that feeds it barely touched the tree of life, one of the roots of it. So like if you drink from this water, it slows you down to where like you age 1 year for every 10 years that everyone else ages.
Well, that's cool.
So it just slows your aging down a lot, gives you some powers, makes you super cool.
That's cool.
And
I need to go take a dip in that. Just
so she goes to her boss, tells her to go take a swim in it instead of drinking from it. She's like, go swim in that. And then she's like, well, I don't want to. We were told that this is bad. She's like, are you a pussy or are you going to go do what I tell you to do? So she's like, all right, fine. So she goes and swims in it. And then what is she going to swim? Is she going to just jump in her armor? No, she's going to take all that shit off. So
you got to get naked.
Yep, there's the nudity.
You got to get naked. Come on, man. Who hasn't gone skinny dipping?
Mm-hmm.
Out of necessity sometimes.
And then even when the nudity does happen, it's like she's in pain because of what the Amaranthian pool is changing her body, right? So she has this episode of pain. So she's laying on the ground in fetal position, rolling around in pain.
Yeah.
And the nudity's there, but it's not used to be sexy.
You remember that brings to mind the in 300 when the Oracle is having her ecstatic vision.
Yeah.
How tastefully they did that.
Mm-hmm.
It was nude. That was a beautifully choreographed piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
She just happens to be nude.
Yeah.
It's not the point of it. It's beautifully shot, man. I was like blown away by that scene.
Oh yeah. I mean, 300. A lot of that stuff was really well done, and because so much of it's like green screen that it's the art of the green screen was definitely put on display for 300.
Yeah, and really well done. Really well done. You know that you're looking at an unreal background.
Yeah,
but it's like going to a high quality stage production and seeing it done.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's almost like a play.
Yeah. Hey, Shadowhawk. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you.
What's up? Is it the real Carrie?
Yeah, that's the real Carrie. You leave her alone, Max. Who was it? Oh, that's Billy Power Max.
Yeah, it was Billy. He was the one giving her shit about that.
Yeah, I just watched 300 again the other night, and it was like, man, this thing still stands up. But what blew my mind is I did not know that the queen in that was Cersei from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I kept going, why does she look so familiar? It's the blonde hair that throws you off.
Throws you all off, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wait, that's fucking Cersei.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff in 300. I remember seeing it in the movie theaters. And then, of course, they got the big, everyone's done it and seen the whole, this is Sparta, and it kicks them off into the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw that in the movie theater, I was quite marijuana-ized. But I tell you, it was cool as fuck.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. There's just, it's endlessly memeable.
Oh, yeah.
From all the one-liners that are in it. And everybody in that thing got jacked.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow, man. Like, even the women were ripped. Like, what the hell?
Gotta do it. So, Sanctum of Hate. What can you tell me about it?
We begin to follow Elizabeth returned to the city,
Okay.
and she begins to stalk her prey.
All right.
And some very creative kills. And we see her begin to decline into amorality and possibly a little bit of insanity. We don't know. But we also introduce a couple of new characters that will play a big role
Cool.
for the rest of the book.
Good. Good. I like that.
Good morning, Fanta.
We did
Yeah, she makes a mistake. She goes for her first kill, and she's going after this big albino bodyguard that is the chief enforcer for the mob boss. And it doesn't go well for her.
yeah.
She's like, what the fuck? Fortunately, as things are going sideways, she happens to have her golem at her call.
Well, that helps.
Yeah. So, 7 foot tall albino versus a 12-foot golem,
12 foot. I win by 4 feet.
right?
No, but it was kind of sounds the same as like one of the scenes we had in Mary Machine Gun. She waterboards the cardinal with the holy water.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And while she's doing it, she's kind of questioning herself in her head. She's like, am I going too far? Am I taking this? Am I losing who I am?
Right.
In order to solve this problem type thing.
Right.
She's got an internal dialogue there that she has to get through.
Elizabeth goes through that too. She actually goes to a park after she meets this other character. And she doesn't have any kind of remorse for the killings that she's doing. And no hesitation about continuing to kill them.
Yeah.
But it's what is there to me beyond this? That existential crisis. Is this all there is? And it comes to she's sitting there watching mothers play with their kids in the park, feeding the ducks, Fanta, including a bow-legged duck named Herman.
Yep. Which I have seen.
Yes. And, it comes to a nailhead. She's like, I can stop this now and go and have this life, or I can continue down this path. Well, now, obviously, we know she continues down the same path. But did that change her enough to put her on this path or this other path? So, in other words, there's path A or path B she's trying to decide on. Well, she continues on path A, but path A also has a new branch.
It's like, it's called storytelling.
Right.
And people seem to forget how to do that.
Yeah. And characters are never as simple as they seem. Although, I like a purity of purpose in a character, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, the purity of purpose in a character also, at a certain point, just becomes a trope.
Yeah. Yeah. If
So
there's no internal conflict to match the external conflict, then you've got a very flat character.
Yeah. You got a one-dimensional character that just there to push the plot along.
That's why I never really liked Superman. He's cookie cutter, Boy Scout good guy that can do anything.
Yeah, and you can't beat him. I mean, granted, you can't beat most people in their own book, but Superman is just like, what can you get some kryptonite?
Right. Or magic.
Yeah.
If that's even still a thing. I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read Superman in 30 years.
Yeah, same. Not since Peter David.
Yep. Rick Stacy, who I was reading his stuff. We actually know Rick Stacy pretty well, me and Johnny.
Okay, cool.
He's from Kansas City. Teaches out here at the Kansas City Art Institute.
Nice.
So,
Share that knowledge, baby.
and he was telling us about how he got, what was it, the Hostess cakes. Remember, like they used to have the Hostess ads in all the comic books. He was the one that got the Hostess ads in the comic books, and actually those Hostess ads were what allowed the comic books to be printed.
Nice. Yeah.
Because without those Hostess ads, those comic books would have never been made.
Nice. I remember those ads in there.
They needed that advertising money to get the books printed and distributed.
Heck yeah. All right, I'm going to play a little trailer here while I go refresh my coffee.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be right back.
Revenge, the sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell. Watch me die.
Chicken Big Fucking Gollum. Buy it today.
We're in demand over on Indiegogo. The link is pinned in the description. If you haven't gotten it yet, feel free to go on over and get you a copy.
Have you started your Fund My Comic stuff yet?
No, that's the story I'm about to start drawing when I finish these 2 commissions.
I didn't know. I thought you were gonna like fund my comic for $10 on Pariah Blood and Mud, and then
we're gonna do that at the same time as an add-on.
Okay, because I was gonna say I thought you were doing that. That way you could set up your storefront over at Fund My Comic.
Well, that's the way I want to do it, but Anthony's fighting me on that. He's convinced that we're not funding, so I don't see the harm in having 2 different shops.
Yeah.
I was just going to fund it for $10 over there for a couple of, or for $12 for a couple of PDFs, digitals.
Yeah.
And
then bam, you hit your goal, and then you get your store open.
Yeah, then you have your add-ons. Bram! Shopping cart, they call it. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Add to cart, click. Add to cart, click. I know I got a fuck ton of sketch cards I got to do too. I forgot about that. Putting it out there right now. If anyone has signed up for the sketch cards, you'll get them. But if you wanted a specific sketch card and you don't get it, hit me up. It's just because my brain went, duh. But I'm happy to do them. Happy to mail them out. Manticore, how are you doing on the other side of the globe, sir? Everybody stand by while Max has a stroke live on camera.
Right.
I took care of my coughing fit when I went for coffee.
Coffee. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
I was coffee while I was coffee.
That's right. I was coughing for my coffee. Remember, I went to a cigar lounge here in town where I had a membership, which which means you
Yeah.
have a locker in the back where you can keep a bottle of your favorite booze and
Yeah.
have you some scotch or brandy with your smoke, And I was in there and there was these crowd in there I didn't know. And I was getting over bronchitis. So I had a coughing fit. And one of the geniuses goes, "You ain't supposed to inhale them." I'm like, "You think?" I'm not going to stand up and get into an altercation.
In the cigar shop.
Just mind your business, Karen. Allow a man to have a coughing fit is what I'm saying.
Exactly. If I got a cough, I got a cough. Let me do it.
Yep. Now, like you, I will have those deep, good old emphysema hacks, And I was driving down the road and my son was like, "Daddy, are you okay? Are you okay?" I can't stop to reassure him I'm busy coughing.
I'm coughing.
He was
the only thing I can do is do this.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Right. Leave me the fuck alone. Just let me cough.
Yeah, just let me do what I gotta do here, kid. So where's your guest at today?
He's in bed.
Right on.
He stayed up most of the night putting a bunch of shit away, so he'll be in bed for a while, I'm sure, and that's
he's still got travel shock too, adjusting to that new time.
Yeah. But everything's pretty much done. We got the U-Haul turned around and put back. Man, let me tell you this. The U-Haul he chose, it was just bad luck because we were going down there to put it in there. Then the bridge, there's 3 bridges that cross the river, so you can go from Kansas City north into Kansas City proper, right? Well, we're going across the main bridge. We get to there. Well, oh no, we can't cross that bridge. This bridge is closed. But it didn't say anything until you got to the bridge.
Oh, no.
We had to turn around and go all the way back, gotta go back 10 miles to jump on this one road, to jump on non-highway, to go past that shit. And then what I needed to do was get on 20 to 35 south, right? I-35 south. Had to get on that. But that was closed too. So I had to go a completely different fucking direction. And then by the time we get to where we're going, there's construction everywhere. So Phil's driving this big ass fucking U-Haul with a trailer on it inside these cones. And I'm like, just run the shit over and let's put this fucking thing in the fucking thing. I don't give a shit.
Jeez, man. That sounds like Atlanta traffic. I was talking to a friend of mine in Colorado that has only twice been to Atlanta. And she said, and I quote, "I will never drive in Atlanta again." He said, "It doesn't matter if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a parking lot everywhere. You ain't moving." And it's true.
Yeah. And they got 16 lane highways and shit like that there too. And it's still fucking packed.
It's insane. And the on-ramp, off-ramp system on the perimeter is a fucking joke. Like as soon as you on-ramp, you're already in the exit ramp for the next exit.
Yep.
And you ain't getting over unless you force your way over.
Yeah, you gotta, I mean, in Atlanta, you have to be a very aggressive driver. I mean, if you want to take a left turn coming out of a parking lot, you really got to just hammer it in.
Hope your car doesn't stall because you're going to get hit. So again, that's waiting for the rush hour to die down, and it'll be good here in about 15 minutes. And then I'm off to the post office to send this packet out to Anthony. Man, I'm so stoked.
Woo.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we've got another, let's see, it's the 8th, so should have another week maybe. And then we get the money from Kickstarter so we can print Human Hunters 3 and get the fulfillment on that done, and then finish fulfilling international packages for Mary Machine Gun 4.
I'm glad you said that. I got to check my mail to see if Indiegogo has released the money yet.
Then we'll be good to go there. Get all that done, and then we get back on track on some comic books. Get the trade paperback out of the way. Other than after that, we've got Ninja Bimbos issue 3. And then after that, we've got Love and Madness. So we've got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of good stuff. And some new stuff, too.
Heck yeah. Still no email from Indiegogo.
Shocker.
Come on, man.
How long has it been since your campaign ended?
A week ago.
Okay, yeah, it takes...
No, 6 days ago.
I was saying it takes 14 days to get your dollars.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I am not going to sweat. Just as often as Indiegogo has fucked with me, I don't trust
Yeah,
them.
I was gonna say I'd be careful though, because I've heard of Indiegogo pulling funds after the fact when a campaign has been completed. Like Slim Girl had completed her campaign, had spent the money out of her own pocket to get the books printed and everything, so she could just have it printed and shipped and then just pay herself back with the Indiegogo money. But then Indiegogo just refunded everybody on her campaign and didn't give her any money.
That sucks.
And there wasn't anything bad in the book, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, happy anniversary, Shadowhawk. I didn't know.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, that blows. I think we're on solid ground though. We'll get the money, and my understanding from Anthony is they release it in 2 stages. The bulk of it comes to you to go ahead and start.
And then
They hold back a little bit in case of refunds, and then there's a refund deadline, and then they send you the rest.
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah. So I'm just looking forward to that happening. We got to script the book. Well, not script it. We got to letter it.
Yeah.
And once the lettering is done, we're done. We got Matt C working on the colors for cover B.
Mm-hmm.
Jim O'Reilly's cover. And I think someone bought the original Jim O'Reilly art, so it's already in transit to Anthony for distribution.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to get the coffee mugs made.
Yeah. Well, you go start hassling your neighbor. Like,
Yep.
hey, it's time. Start
Yep.
making these things.
Yep, crank them out. And she can do them in one afternoon.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving shit, but
All right, boys and girls, I think it's time for me to head to the post office.
alrighty.
This is a big one for me, man. I'm stoked about these pages going out the door, Max.
Oh yeah, that's good shit. Get it done. Get it out of the way. No longer on your plate.
That's right. That's right. I mean, it's done. It's just got to go to the mail. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Kerry, Manny, Shadowhawk, Pops popped in, Fanta,
Yeah.
Apex. Good to see you guys. We're going to end this one right now. Peace out.
Peace.